What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little over a week since I posted. So just wanted to get a video out. So last week, I think no, it wasn't last week. It was a few weeks ago. I rediscovered Matt Walsh, and so I first discovered him on a Joe Rogan podcast. Matt Walsh is a conservatist, and he is very open about his take on gender ideology. And so obviously that's a big thing going on in today's time. And so it kind of got me thinking, like, what do you think? There's a lot of issues with rights for women, how people I want to identify, people being prejudiced against, the homosexual community or whatever. And so, what do you think? And I think that there should not be any prejudices against that stuff. I think everybody should be treated fairly. But we do need to make sure we keep things within scope. So we don't need to get outside and get crazy, is what I'm saying, because what you have is sometimes, well, like right now, people thinking that they can identify as whatever they want. Like, you can't be a stop sign, and it just doesn't work that way. You can't be a cat, a dog, a wolf, anything outside of what we normally would understand a human could be. And there's actually a clip when Matt Walsh done the video documentary "What Is a Woman," and he's interviewing this lady who says she identifies as a cat. So, no, correction, she identifies as a wolf. And so he asked her, "Do you speak with these wolves, and do you understand what they say?" And she was like, "Yeah, based on her body language and stuff." But it was within like a rescue, I believe. So it was like a rescue for wolves. So it's kind of like, you don't really identify. Like, it's, when it gets that way, it gets kind of crazy. But I do think we got, you should, as long as people treat people right, being nice to them, who cares how they view certain things as far as their sexual preference. I could care less. We just got to make sure we don't get too crazy and start, which is another problem, letting children and stuff make these decisions, and he speaks out about that a lot, which I agree with on that. Teenagers should not be having surgery that would prevent them from developing as the gender they were born with. You shouldn't be able to have a surgery done at such a young age. You need to be able to consider things, think about the long-term effects, how this may affect your health, your mental health. And I just don't think at a teenage, especially a very early teenage, you are going to be thinking about all those things. And so they're running into a lot of issues with that, where people, they've had that surgery, young people, and they're regretting it. Now, if you become an adult and you want to do that, that's all on you. That's fine. I don't care. Whatever makes you happy. I just don't think you should be pushing it on children. So that's my take on it. I've been watching some Matt Walsh. I just kind of got to be mindful that sometimes his takes are a little strong, and he speaks well. I just think that maybe they could be delivered in a lighter way, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah. But running's been going good. I am. Let's see. It is March 23rd, and I'm less than a month away from the Charlotte Half Marathon on April 15th. And that goal is a sub 4. No, it's actually 1:40, hour 40 minutes. But I would like a sub goal. Another goal is, if I'm feeling good, I hope I can just get a 139. It can be 139.59, but to come in under 140, which we've had a great prep. I did have some issues with my Achilles a few weeks ago. Well, a couple weeks ago. Actually, last week. It's been going on the past 2 weeks, and last week was when it was last bothering me. This week has been fine. So there's been a few more rest days in here. I think that over the past couple weeks I may have ran like 3 or 4 times. No, certainly it was like 4 times over the past 2 weeks. Not total, but each week I ran like 4 times because I just needed those extra rest days. And I don't really know what I did to it. I think it's just overtraining, just training too much. So, and that's okay. I didn't lose any fitness. It seems like I may have gained some, if anything, just by resting up, taking that extra day or 2 to rest. So yeah. But that's it for today. I just about finished up with all the sponsors on the 5K Monday. I was off Monday. And I finished up with just about all of those. I have a couple left I need to get to. And we'll be kicking that off on July 1st at 8 o'clock. But that's it. If you like the video, I will see you in the next one.